There will never be another YouTuber like Soluminati. Tell me how the he dropped this video one day before So came back.
I was reminded how influential and legendary Solluminati is and was when watching this video about Gideon bringing up the old beef between Solluminati and DDG.
He's a pioneer, bro. We use his lingo to this day. The people like around our age, we react to videos like So. Like us getting up like, what the, like us like making our voices high pitch and stuff. We all got that from So.
During the mid to late 2010s, Soluminati.
Oh my God, that's a fact. Think about it. Think about all the So and like Chris Smooth or like peak catchphrase generators. Like, hey, it's So. You're a bot. That's So. Gazer, gazer. That's So. I'm not gonna lie, he does kind of just have infinite catchphrases. That's tough.
Had YouTube.
That's tough. I know people used to say it, but I know people used to say it before he said it, obviously. Like, he didn't come up with that, but he popularized the fuck out of it, though.
On lock. The content he was posting during that time frame was vlogs, story times, 2K, reactions, and back-to-back beefs. Now it's obvious So wasn't the only guy to do this. I mean, you had Flight Reacts, for example, who did the same thing as Solluminati. But the way he did it was by acting stupid, but on purpose.
Oh! You can use a mouse to flush a toilet now.
He wasn't always like this, as his older content had a more mature vibe, but somewhere down the line, specifically the early 2020s, he slowly incorporated stupid Flight, and he made it his whole persona since he was really blowing up off of it. Flight definitely was a pioneer for the WNL community, and paved the way for streamers like IShowSpeed for making it okay to be stupid. But the thing is, this video is about Solluminati, not Flight. We can save the Flight glaze for another time.
Hey, if Flight ever reacts to this, can someone please get that video and send it to me?
What can't be overlooked is what So has done. I'd go as far as to say that he was what Chief Keef was to today's rap, influential. So played a huge role in creating some of the biggest content creators we have today. To fully
That's a crazy W reference. That is a crazy W reference.
Understand the impact Solluminati had on not just content creators, but the influence in today's culture, from lingo to mannerisms. Yes, he had a part in that. We need to take it back a bit to fully understand his influence. Here's how it happened. On July 7th, 2012, a YouTube channel was created and went by the name of King So. He didn't post any content until 3 years later, with his first video being this NBA 2K15 video.
Bro.
During that time,
Yo, the 2K community is goated. Oh, keep that clip there. I'll take a look at it afterwards, Mac. Thank you so much. And 2K community is goated. I hate the game 2K, but the community I got a lot of love for, bro. You got to think about all the content creators that came from it. Basically all of AMP except Kai, but even Kai was in the community. He just didn't post 2K videos. He used to post skits and stuff, but he still played. He was playing. He was one of those park tryhard guards. The rest of 2K, AMP, boom. The Flights, the Aidens, Soluminatis, nigga, Fredo, back in the day, like, nigga, it was like nonstop. It's like goats that came from the 2K community. Real shit. It's goats that came from, and like, Flight was low-key the opposite. Flight was an NBA Live nigga, I remember. And I remember Flight was the last nigga to keep uploading NBA Live when everyone left because the game was dog shit. But he rioted and died for, I don't know if y'all remember Flight's history. I used to pay attention to this stuff a lot because I made videos on Flight and NBA 2K and NBA Live and stuff like that. Los Polos as well, facts. Speed! Oh my God, I forgot that nigga used to play 2K. I forgot he played 2K every day. And then he had his blow up and he had the cleanest transition to IRL content. Yeah. Too Hype as well. The Jester the Laser. Jester's probably one of the biggest sports content creators right now. Facts. Nah. What the fuck? Yo.
2K was the only thing So solely focused on. He barely did face cams and just locked into 2K. Chris Smooth, who was also a YouTuber, is widely considered the godfather of 2K content on YouTube, since he was among the first to post 2K content on YouTube and make it more intriguing with his storylines. Smooth was a big inspiration to So, hence why his first videos on YouTube were 2K vids. He even jacked how Chris Smooth did his fake cutscenes for 2K. During 2015, he was steadily growing a fan base, and this was due to his humor throughout the 2K videos. One segment of the video would be helping viewers on how to play 2K the right way, and then minutes later, So would say some out-of-pocket crap like this.
If NBA 2K17 trash, I'm switching to lacrosse or pool. One or the other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I definitely don't know what you're saying. There really wasn't anybody on that
Wait,
type
they
of
give it a
timing,
prime.
and people gravitated towards that energy because it was so funny. You could tell that So was natural when it came to making content. He didn't really put out a fake image of himself, and people really loved that about him. So continued the 2K content all the way into late 2016. But it was also during 2016 when he decided to mix it up, and it would benefit him greatly. That year, his videos went from primarily 2K videos.
Yo, this was an all-time. Yo, real niggas know. Yo, kid, welcome to the agency. Real niggas know. This era of Pokemon Go, we will never replicate this shit ever again. Yo, Snipes, welcome back, man. Or welcome, I should say. This area was crazy. This area got Chris Smooth outside his house playing Pokemon Go. We seen this nigga's face really for the first time, for real. He was out of his house catching Pokemon. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it, bro. I'll never forget that era. East, welcome to the agency.
To all sorts of diversified shit. It started when he decided to post his first ever reaction video to Pretty Boy Fredo in Flight's Basketball 1v1. This moment changed everything for So. People who were fans of Fredo and Flight were quickly introduced to Soluminati's vibe and mannerisms, and they weren't disappointed.
Hoodie, welcome. They give it a prime.
This nigga did a hook, so this nigga's a 6'3" inside center, no badges. That's crazy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, folks.
Fans of Flight and old Fredo quickly became fans of his. His subscribers and viewers more than doubled, and the rest is history. He would get 100K subscribers a few weeks later, and it's crazy to see because if you go back and look at his old comments, you would see a lot of familiar content creators.
Damn, hold on. Phantom, Davis, Bankroll, Bruce.
Who weren't relevant yet comment on his videos. They were once kids who would watch their favorite YouTuber just like any other fan of Solluminati. If that isn't inspirational, then I don't know what is. The 2016 through 2020 run for Soluminati was legendary, and it was a you had to be there type of moment. Because new viewers just won't experience it the same as compared to say the year 2017, when you'd get off at school and go home and see the latest Soluminati video waiting for you to watch. And you know you wouldn't be disappointed, because every video you watched before was funny as hell. And typically he would make those videos in one take. There would be little to no editing compared to what we have now on YouTube, with the generic Mr. Beast type fancy cuts and the big ass subtitles filling the entire screen. The vibe was just different back then. During the 2016 through 2020 run, he uploaded iconic videos like the So versus Flight Basketball 1v1 in 2017. For the people not knowing what led up to this moment, it was two of the biggest black content creators before this moment going back and forth on YouTube with reaction videos to each other and dissing one another on who was the better.
Bro, I forgot. The Flight So beef and I think it was the So Cash beef. Iconic. Really though, oh my god.
Basketball player. Now we all knew who was the better basketball player, which was So, but we still wanted to see the match. This moment was obviously very anticipated, until So ended it by beating him 10-0. There's the hyped up Cash Nasty beef, which is kind of similar to the Flight beef, since they were supposed to play each other, but instead, this beef made So the biggest villain in the 2K community at the time, since the beef went past basketball and it approached family territory. So backed out and the match never happened. I suggest watching this video by my good friend JBM Fargo, since he covered that incident really well. The DDG beef was something else as well, which is arguably his most popular one since it involved him playing a part in becoming a lyric for a double platinum song. JBM Fargo again did his part explaining it well in this video, which you will find in the description if I remember to put it down there.
Wait, what was this? What the fuck? That wasn't no beef. You mean in Moonwalking to Calabasas when DDG said that's tough? Nigga, it's not like that was a diss track. It was just a line, right?
I probably won't remember though. Now, I'm not gonna go into the full rise on how he blew up, since there are multiple videos on this site that explains that, like this video, again, by JB on Fargo. Okay, yeah, we know the story of how he became a YouTube legend, but how is this man influential like the title of the video suggests? I mean, you can make the argument that Soluminati never had a trending video, and most of the people he beefed with are
on my life.
Gazer.
On my life, I didn't register that all of that was about Solluminati. I swear. I know I'm out the loop, nigga. I know. On my life, I didn't think he was talking about him. Now that I hear it and he says so, and that's tough. Okay, all right. I know, bro. I like most of the time I'm listening to music is not for lyrics. It's just for a vibe nowadays. So, like, I just listen to it zoned out and I just like memorize the melody. You feel me? So, my bad, nigga. I apologize. I know I'm mad. I know when did that song drop?
numerically. How does this all correlate? Well, let me explain. Not many creators on YouTube can entertain viewers for 15 to 30 minutes with minimal to no editing. That's what So did. Whatever topic he had in mind, he would set the camera up, record, and improv right on the spot. Not 1 second could go by in his videos without there being a funny moment waiting to be clipped. Like bro, this man would make a video beefing with another content creator, typical So video, right? And then out of nowhere, this nigga breaks the fourth wall like a cartoon show and yells at you for no reason. Who does that?
You looking at?
People forget how big So was for the WNL community. He practically created it along with others from that era. Every motherfucker was watching him, and you can see his influence in today's streamer. For example, your Rage, who was a popular Twitch streamer. Rage is a whole...
Yo, what the fuck is the WL community? What is that, bro? Did we just make, like, where does it end? Who's in it, who's not in it, bro? Who's in it, who's not in it? Okay, let me name some names. You let me know if they're in it or not, okay? Is Los Polos in it? It can't just be the brothers, as you say, because Aiden is definitely in it. He's the face of it sometimes, a lot of the times, actually. And he is of the white variety. So it can't be that. It can't be skin. It's definitely not skin colors. Plenty of people, all type of colors, all of that. So it's not that. Los is, okay. They show Corey Kenshin. Corey's in it? Is Corey in it? Wait. A nigga in the chat just said Los is the creator. On my life, I probably have the longest sub to any streamer to Los. I know he doesn't really stream on Twitch all that much anymore. I think he's on Kick. But I remember he was the first person. I think he was if I'm not mistaken, he's the first person I ever subbed to. And you're right. He was the first nigga I also realized had hella W's and L's in his chat. And he would always tell people, okay, W's, like, it was like a replacement for yes and no. Is he the creator of this shit? Nah, I think about it. Is he the creator of this shit? What the fuck? I just connected the dots. Dante was your first? Yo. I did not peep that. Wow. Because then it got really popular, like in the My Team community with like Cash Nasty and Troy Dance. It got really popular amongst those niggas. And then everyone, because you know, Cash was streaming every day on Twitch back in the day. And he was pulling crazy numbers. He had like 10,000 people daily. Yeah, wow, Los is a pioneer. My God, we need to get that nigga some more credit. Real shit.
Replica of Soluminati, from the mannerisms, hand movement, the hey, all of that. Rage bit down all of So's DNA and created it to his own. Rage is what I'd like to call a guy who wears his inspirations on his sleeve, because he lets it be known that, well,
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, it just hit me. Oh my God. So like, you know when you know a bunch of things, but then you don't connect the dots? Bro, I forgot Rage was a fucking clip channel for Solluminati back in the day. Yo! Oh my God. Okay, things is connecting and shit. No, he's not a copy. He's not a copy. Rage has his whole own personality. That's cap. Nigga, that's fully cap. That's fully cap. But you could be inspired by someone for sure. But Rage has his own personality. Don't diminish what... Rage is the only nigga I've seen ever go from clip channel to running your own channel and everyone gives a fuck about you. Because he was just hilarious. He was just so fucking funny. Bro, I forgot it completely forgot his origins. That's crazy as hell. Wow.